We are live. All right. Good morning, everybody. It's a nice Saturday morning out. Sun's out, money's out. I'm starting off with a double. We got a little multi-app action. One from Uber and the other from Grubhub, but that one's not ready yet. It's gonna be ready according to the story in like 10 minutes. The Grubhub is like 6 and some change, and this Uber is fucking $16 just for like a half a dozen bagels or some shit. So we're starting off pretty good, and the best part is I do have to go back towards the Grubhub spot, but it's in my it's my hotspot for like the breakfast area. It's where I always go anyway, so that's really no issue at all. So we starting off pretty fucking good. By the time I go back and pick up that Grubhub order, I'm gonna 99% certain I'm gonna get another order on either Uber or DoorDash to pair along with it. So I may be starting the hour with about like $30 something. Not bad if I do say so myself. Order dropped off. Uber is trying to send me orders, but they're like $2, so you know I'm gonna decline all of those. And there you go for like a couple people in the comments. My bike is properly locked this time. Let's go pick up that Grubhub. It should be done. It's one bagel. All right, so I went to go pick up the Grubhub order, and they told me that apparently it was like a special order. They ordered like a special like bagels. So they told me it was gonna be 30 minutes, a 30-minute wait. So I just left and immediately got a better order. I got a order from Dunkin', which was ready, surprisingly. A Grubhub order that's ready when you walk in. Rare as you can get. So I picked that up. It was maybe 3-4 blocks away for about $7. I got an Uber order as well, and DoorDash is sending me something. So let's see. This is about $5.75. It's not terrible. All right, AT. Uber order that I accepted was only like $5 too, but it's slow and I'm not getting anything, and it's like a few blocks away, so might as well pick it up. Gonna earn like $5.50. Listen, and when it's slow, you gotta do those small orders if it's close by. I'm now turning that one order for $5.50 into a triple for about like $17, because Grubhub sent me 2 orders from the same store as well. So that it's gonna work out like beautifully. And that's what I'm telling you guys, man. You gotta accept these small orders. They pay out. Only if they're close though. If they're far, it's not worth it. It's just wasting your time. Check it out. I'm walking this order. Turns out they ordered from right across the street. So I just locked my bike in front of the store. I just walked across. I'm about to drop it off because I still got to go back and get those Grubhubs because neither of them are ready. All right, this is it. And it would be more of a hassle to bring my bike, lock my bike, unlock my bike, then go back to the shop. Just walk across, save some time. Right across there, and then right here's my bike. Mission success again, boy. I walked in, so after I crossed the street, walk back to the store. Both the Grubhubs are ready. It's only a 11 double. I don't like to do doubles unless they're like 12, but when they're this close, you can't go wrong. All right, let's see. I think it's in here. DoorDash is sending me something. I made $0 on DoorDash today. They're just fucking, look at this bullshit. That's not bad. I just don't feel like shopping. All right, it's right in here. Cool. So I've been changing up how I've been like working recently. Recently, I've just been going by like, I've been really into like doing the really short orders, like the 1 to 2 mile orders. Even if it's a lower payout, just because it's easy, it's better to just get an order done, have it under your belt, than wait for like the bigger numbers. And it's actually been working out really good for me too. I either use that or I chase big numbers. Like I usually do like a combination of both. That's my spot. I usually do a combination of both, like the little short orders and going for the bigger numbers. Like a nice mix always seemed to work well, especially on days like these, where like Saturdays I usually work like half day and then I go home. So yeah, on Saturdays I usually work like half the day, mainly because in Manhattan it gets slow after around like 12 o'clock. It gets slow around 12, and I usually work like 14 hours, anywhere from 12 to 14 hours on Sunday. So I usually take that time to edit videos, sleep, or just chill. You know, Herman 2F. I swear you can't make this shit up, man. So I had like a $14 double, pretty much, and I was waiting an eternity for the second order. Tell me why as soon as I canceled the second order, because I was waiting for it for a while actually. Say like a good like 10 to 15 minutes. I was like, all right, it's not fair to the first customer because their orders was ready when I got there. So as soon as I canceled it, they brought it out. I was just staring at the bag like, wow. And the guy, he was like, yo, what was the second one? I was like, damn, I literally just canceled it, bro. But it's cool because I got another order, a really good one for Grubhub, going back to the same store. So it kind of makes up. Not really, but because the thing on Uber, if you cancel order, you're not sure how much you're gonna get for the second one. But if it could be at least 5, it'll be worth it because it was only a couple blocks away. Kind of sucks though, I ain't gonna lie. So I just checked Uber to see how much it was supposed to be, and it was $7.50. So that's not bad. Then I picked up another order, like right across the street is the pickup, for what, like 9 and some change. I'm gonna go drop that off, then I'm gonna go pick up that Grubhub, because the Grubhub order is a large order, and it's that store that I have to go to, Jesus Christ, man, you have to wait like an eternity over there. So by the time I do the Uber, it should be done. First time I've ever had to, oh, they're open already? Oh, that's my bike shop, but it's the first time I ever had to wait in that store. And Grubhub is thinking me, claiming that the order's ready. Yeah. According to Grubhub, the order's ready, so I'm gonna have that to go back to. Which is perfect because I'm pretty much at my drop off. Gotta slide in here. Slide in here now, fuck it. Respect my gangster. Gotta take a picture. Let's take a picture of the building. Prove I was here. Now let's rush and go pick up that Grubhub. I never had issues with lateness on Grubhub, but I would like to keep it that way. Nope. That was it. I'll take that was it. Bikes, baby. I just rode, what was that, like 19 blocks in like what, 3 to 4 minutes. Mind you, my bike only goes like 25 max, bro, because you know I'm a fat piece of shit. Scooped up a quick order, a quick little 6 and some change. I always forget how much the rest of it.
How much bet you have?
But it's close, which is perfect because I like being around this area where I picked up the order from. Because if you work in I said Brooklyn, if you work in Manhattan, you should identify where I'm at, and this is the ideal breakfast spot for the morning. So I always try to keep my orders around here, unless it's like double digits. Then I'll be willing to move away, because you can get a lot of good orders over there. A lot of 6s to 8s going a few blocks away. Can I beat this light? Let's go. Pro tip, Chick-fil-A is actually a really good pickup spot in the morning. It's never like a really long wait. You still may have to wait like 3 to 5 minutes, but it's way better compared to the 10 to 15 that you got to do a lunch shift. So these mindless creatures, bro. Play order, and I tried to pick up this $9 order, but I got an error message saying something was wrong, and I never got it. So now I'm gonna do this $6.50 Uber Eats 1 mile. Fucking loving these short distance orders, man. I'm knocking out so many deliveries so quick. Let's see. And this entire time, yo, DoorDash hadn't sent me shit. I have $0 on DoorDash. Almost $100, 0 on DoorDash. I walked it. Well, I didn't even get to walk in. I got to the store, bro. The line was like outside the store, going around the corner, and I ain't even gonna bother trying to go pick up from that. Like, when stores are like that, I don't even go inside, because it's a hassle going in. Then if your order's not ready, you gotta like fight to go back outside. And then you gotta after you fight to go back outside, you gotta eventually go back inside, and like, it's just way too much work. So I'm just gonna take this time to go to my bike shop, switch out my batteries, finally use the bathroom. Uber is sending me garbage, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So normally I don't put stores on my block list after like one bad incident, but this order that I picked up, the store was so incompetent that I may never go back. part about waiting for that order was the other apps weren't sending me anything. So yeah, I might not ever go back to that store, or at least I might wait like a while, like a week or two, see if they improve, because the entire staff is incompetent. And what the fuck is that? So somebody moved my bike when I was inside. While I was in McDonald's, somebody tried moving my bike, and now it's making like a weird noise in the front tire. So now I gotta take it over to the shop and see what the fuck they were trying to do with it. I'm on a double that I'll never usually do. It is 2 orders for $10, but it's going to the same address. That's the reason I accepted it. I thought it was going to the same customer, but it's 2 separate, but it's still the same house. And on the way, I have this Grubhub board I'm gonna pick up and do as well. So I'm gonna have 3 orders total. It's gonna be 19, maybe 20 after like the loose change, but I never really count those, so I'm just gonna say 19. So I'll pick up the second one. I already picked up the first one. The second one's like right up the street, like right here. Drop-offs and the Grubhub pickup is literally like across the street from each other. So just gonna do those real quick. I'm actually gonna check into Grubhub and then come back, because I've been to that store before. I've been to that store before and I had to walk on the order before because it was just taking way too long. So let's hope these ones are ready. So it was a meet at outside the building order. So as soon as I got here, I called both of them. I called them right after each other, and they walked outside the building like literally right behind each other. It was fucking amazing. Now let's go pick up this order, because they sent me that notification that it's ready. So let's see if they full of shit. It is slowing down now, but I did manage to pick up a Gramercy Kitchens order while I went to my shop. So it turns out my fender, my front fender was just touching the tire. It was rubbing together, so it was causing like a scraping noise. So it was nothing like major. So that's the good news. Didn't even have to pay. They just used a screwdriver, propped it up. And while they did that, I picked up an order. So Saturdays and sometimes Friday, it usually just completely die at around 11 o'clock. And there isn't really much of a lunch shift. Sometimes dinner is busy, but you know, if lunch shift and that in-between shift is not busy, I'm not gonna stay to like find out if lunch shift is gonna be busy. It was usually on Saturdays it completely dies at usually around like 12 to 1 o'clock, but today it's died a little early, around 11. So I may stay out a little longer and see if I can get anything, or I may just hit up this Popeyes, which is right here, get some food and then go home, because I hadn't eaten anything all day. All I had was like 1 coffee. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Best part is the line don't look long. I'm gonna see if we got anything else, but I'm gonna buy food in a minute. So as soon as I finish eating my lunch, I got an order from the same Popeyes. Couldn't have planned it better myself. Let's see. Gotta figure out which side to show on. So I'm going from I went from one $6 order to now stacking it with another 7 because I was on the way to drop it off, and then this pickup was basically next to me, so I'm like, I might as well just throw it in the bag and make an extra $7. Do it. It's going to West 30 on the 8th, and this is what fucking works out. Hey, ended my day. You already know. Had to wait for this shit. It was like a 10-minute wait. Wasn't expecting anything better. But it's gonna be my last order. Then I go home. It's like really slow, man. So just gonna do this order and dip. So I'm gonna post the totals. And I'm gonna catch you next video. Bye.